What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? This should have been the last episode of the Encore because at this point, I'm kind of over it. All right, I'm just gonna be 100% honest because it's full of people that I really don't like at this point. With at least three people that I don't like, and it is what it is. It's the Encore season 1, episode 9. Stack that, okay? We have one more episode. Why is this processing taking so long? We have one more episode next week where they actually do the performance. We're gonna see how that goes. I really don't know how this review is gonna go. Um, I'm. You know what it is? After looking at the episode, I'm kind of upset. I am upset at the fact that this is what we should have been getting in the first place, okay? We would have been all here for this. Like, we were all tuning in because we thought that even though some of us didn't think that the group would actually proceed, but we were really here for the fact that, what was this? We were really here for the fact that these groups was coming together, these girl groups from past was coming together, and putting their influence together, and we thought that they was going to actually make something, at least a song or two. I don't know if we honestly expect them to be a real group, but to at least put out a viable product, okay? It was nostalgia, okay? I love me some 702. I love me some Black. I love me some Total. I love me. Hell, I even liked a couple of songs that I've never heard a whole Cherish album, okay? But I did like and enjoy the songs that they did put out, okay? So I wasn't oblivious to who they were. 3LW, Cheetah Girls, I ain't even gonna lie. Girl, it is what it is with them too. I didn't really care for Cheetah Girls or 3LW like that. But at the same time, I was here for them coming together and seeing, how they was going to work. I'm thinking they're older now, so we should know how to, work together as one and not be so filled with drama. And that's why I didn't understand why was there so much drama right out the gate. The drama that happened were, to me, felt like it was from key people who just started or probably going on their second album or whatever, like young minded, very, very young minded and immature and green in the game who think they know it all. But no, these are from grown ass people. What we see is that the main issue lied between the two sister groups. Misha and Irish versus Cherish and Felicia and Fallon. Okay, that's what it was, and mostly I am gonna put it on Felicia and Fallon, but I'm not gonna put it all on them because Irish and Misha had their issues too. They were lazy. They couldn't sing, and they couldn't, when people tried to give them direction, they didn't want to take it. Okay, and that's what it was. That's literally what it was. Then you had this other competing personalities that was coming in with people who actually wanted to do work, but then they wanted to do work with the Cherish twins. They wanted to do the work, but they were taking over. Okay, they were domineering. They were very condescending, and all of that stuff. All because they wanted to get the work done. Now that the one of those bad elements is gone, now it seems like everybody is coming together cohesively a little bit. You know what I'm saying? What we should have gotten in the first place. And I feel like, I don't know if they expected this show to come out as so much drama, but this episode shows exactly what it should have been, okay? I don't know how many people would have tuned in, but I still would have tuned in, okay? But it just makes me mad. I was just sitting here looking at this shit just mad as hell because I was like, this is what we should have got in the first place, all right? People actually coming together, them actually looking like they're doing work. And truth be told, I don't even need to do a whole full review, okay? We got Keely or somebody up in there. She dreaming and having crazy dreams and stuff like that. And Shamari or somebody, one of them talking about something. Oh, it might be because you could be pregnant. My grandma said, "Is this happening? You dreaming about this?" I said, "She up here dreaming about fishes. Is that what it is?" I got that off of Soul Food. When I saw Soul Food, that was the first time I ever heard stuff like that. I said, that is some country stuff, okay? That is old people stuff for real. But then, they get over that. Sita, she sits down with them and basically told them, you got 3 more days, okay? 3 more days in this house, and then you have to put together this big performance. You have to have at least 3 songs where everybody is singing on it, okay? Everybody has to sing on it. At this point in time, they have 5 completed songs or somewhat completed songs, and they working on a sixth, okay, to complete that somehow. And so, you got to get ready for the performance. You got to have the choreography right, and you have to have the wardrobe right, okay? And so, Felicia is still queen. They need to go ahead and get that done. Now at this point in time, they trying to convince Kylie, what the girl name? Keely, okay? They trying to convince Keely, girl, you need to get into this group, okay? We 4 members, we down 5 at this point. Well, technically 4. And we need you to get up in this group. We need you to get in this group. We need a 5th member. I'm literally sitting here like, why do you need a 5th member? Okay, I feel like it'll be less messier to have, just the 4 that you got right now. You won't have to change that much, adding all these other vocals. Just take other people's vocals off and put your own vocals on. Maybe it's something I'm missing, but I truly feel like Kelly wasn't really needed unless you just wanted somebody to dance. Bitch, just put her as the backup dancer. That's it, because we did not need her vocals. They did go into the booth, and Keely was trying to sing on that song, and I was sitting here like, okay. If that's what you want to give, girl, that's what you want to give. But she was just, girl, she was just sitting there, and her whole thing is because she has negative experiences with both the groups that she's been in, okay? And come to find out, she was the common denominator. All right, that's how I feel about it. And so, she just didn't really want to be in a group like that. And then she later further goes on to say that she never wanted to be in a group. She never wanted to be a singer. She never wanted to perform. She don't want people to come up to her asking her questions and, asking for autographs and stuff like that. And I'm sitting here like, so did your mama make you do all this stuff? If this is really how you felt, did you feel like this back in the day, or are you talking about now? Because damn, now I understand. And then, Shamari, had to convince her and say, yeah, we all been through some things, but, we got to get over those things. And we are really here for you, to convince her to actually say, yes, I'm going to be in the group. Baby, when they asked Pam, Keely said she going to be up in the group. And they was like, how you feel about that? Pam was like, I'm quiet. Pam would try to get into it, okay? She just gonna trust the process and see how it go. That's how Pam is. Pam has been going with the flow. Pam has been the quiet one. She ain't finna just put her opinions out there, whether it's good or bad. She just gonna let it flow. That's all that it is. But at the same time, my whole thing about Keely being there is like, you keep on saying that you don't want to be in a group, you don't want to perform, you don't want to do this, and you don't want to do that. This is never what you wanted to do. Then when they presented you with the idea to come back and do this, to actually fulfill this, this show requirements, what was actually said to you? That's what I truly, truly want to know. Like somebody that worked on a team, what was actually told to Keely to convince her to come into this house and to not do anything? Okay, because now she's like, saying all this stuff about what she didn't want to do. So I'm sitting here thinking like, so how was this show pitched to you? Did you not know that you had to be in a group and that you were supposed to be a singer? Or was it pitched to you to actually be the creative director and to just sit around and drink wine all day? Because I'm just not understanding, how did she get on the show? Was it for controversy? I don't get it. I don't get it, because at this point in time, Keely literally is taking up space. Keely is taking up space, all right? Before she got into the group. And all this indecisiveness that's going on with her, it's just a lot right about now. It's time wasting, okay? I shouldn't have to beg you to be in something, and if you know that you don't want to be in it, say that, okay? Truth be told, they should have swapped Keely out with somebody else, okay? That's all that it comes down to. All of the ladies could have been creative directors and stuff like that, and then they up there talking about how they need to help out Keely because she's under a lot of stress, under a lot of pressure, because she's doing a lot of things, because she's in the group. Now she has to create a direct. Now she has to learn the choreography. Now she has to do this. You mean now she has to actually do some work? That's what it all boils down to. Mama was tired because she actually had to work. She couldn't just lay around and just sip wine all day, okay? Mind you, they had to go down there and perform or do the choreography and stuff like that with Aaliyah Janelle. And, I guess Keely can dance or whatever, but she wasn't picking up on some of the moves. They like, you supposed to come in on this, on this, on this, on this. Not this, but on this, okay? Heads up on that and that, okay? That's what we do. Boom, boom, cat. Bitch, girl, let me tell you something. If Lori Ann Gibson was on this, Carlos, bring Lori Ann. Bring Lori Ann next season. Up the pay, girl. That's what you need to do. Bring Lori Ann in, okay? Boom, boom, cat herself. Because, baby, it would have been a different story. She would have whipped them girls into shape, bitch. And a couple of them probably would have tried to fight her, okay? I'm just saying. So that's what was going on. At one point while they was doing rehearsal, Keely up there talking about she tired and everything. I'm just ready to go to bed, okay? And Aaliyah was like, if you want to do that, go do that. There's no shame in that. And she was like, no, I'm here. I'm going to do it or whatever. And so at this point, Aaliyah said something and she was like, well, you need to basically you have to be in your best. And if that's not what you feel right now, I feel like you should just go. And so she just left. And I'm just sitting here like, this is a waste of time. This is a waste of time. So in this episode, truly in this episode, nobody annoyed me more than Keely, okay? The twins didn't even get on my nerves. They were on point. I will give them credit on that. They were on point with trying to get the music out. They were sitting down with Cosign, coming in trying to fix some things or whatever. Was it Felicia? She said she put a little pluck over the guitar ring, guitar chord. She don't like that. Could you come in with something else more creative to fix that? And they're actually working it. Even Cosign said, we're actually vibing. We're actually getting along. We're actually doing stuff as a team. So that was cool, And she had to let us know that they actually worked plenty of times out in LA. And see, this is my thing. Don't sign up for these shows with people that you've already worked with only to act the ass with them, okay? And y'all to get up into these big old arguments or whatever. For what? I'm not finna jeopardize the relationship I have with you just to show out for some attention or whatever on the show. Because the way that they was going at each other, or I should say the way the twins was going at him, I was like, didn't y'all say that y'all was cool at the beginning? You know what I'm saying? When you first saw Cosign and Elijah, y'all was like, yeah, I worked with my boy Cosign before, we cool, we friends, we all that. And then the way that you was just going at him, it was just like, wow, are you really friends? Like, when you say friends, are you friends by association or what? Because no, I don't holler at my friends like that. I don't snap on my friends like that. My friends will hear me out, And now everything calmed down. And this is what it should have been this the feeling that it should have had in the first place, okay? We got, what's her name? Cinnamon coming over there doing vocal training or whatever with Shamari and Pam. And, Cinnamon asking, have you been doing the vocal lessons and training or whatever exercises that I've told you to do? No, no, no. Basically, they're not prepared. They are not prepared. We are 3 days away and y'all have not been, what have y'all been doing? All I've been seeing y'all is drinking wine, okay? And you mean to tell me y'all 3 days away and you ain't stretched out your voice yet? Like, it was just irritating me. I said, this is so unprofessional at this point, okay? Like, me, 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 me. Now, see, I'm rusty, so you can expect that from me. Me, 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 me. See, my vocal cords, they kind of close because I can feel it. You know what I'm saying? I can feel it. Now, if I was doing this on a regular every day, me, 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 and then my sinuses or whatever, me, 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 it'll open up, your vocals and all that shit. That's a muscle. You got to work that bitch, okay? And so y'all sitting up in there just doing what? It's me and Cinnamon looking at y'all like, what? We ain't trying to have this stuff fail, okay? Y'all finna be up there looking stupid, okay? But anyway, Pam just there. Pam be just there at this point. And I be sitting here like this. Girl, is you gonna say something? Half the time, I think Pam sick, be sleep, okay? She always got them glasses on. And I think she just be standing there asleep like this. Yeah, I hear you. Uh-huh. Like, I don't know what's going on. But shout out to Pam, because me and her got the same hairstyles, similar hairstyles or whatever. That's my stud, bro. We doing it. We doing that. But anyway, moving on from that. So yeah, they do the rehearsal. Keely having her doubts and stuff. I'm just gonna fast to the forward. because I feel like I done touched on a lot of stuff already. They was trying to work on, they want to do a women's empowerment. I said, y'all want to do a women's empowerment record when y'all ain't been empowering nobody. That was whatever. So they down in the booth, and I will say once again, I do like the vibe that's happening at this moment, because again, everybody's getting along. It's not no issue getting down in the booth and going over our songs and going over our vocals, and they got to rearrange, and everybody seems like they're on one accord. Okay, at one particular moment, Shamari and Pam, they went to the room, this other room, and they got a FaceTime message, a video message, to video talk with Nivea. That was the best part of the episode for me, okay? Nivea looked good. She looked like she was in better spirits, okay? And basically what it boils down to is she had to protect her sanity. And, she was like, this is a big old mansion with multiple rooms, and it still wasn't enough space to deal with all the mess that was going on in their house, okay? And that says a lot. That says a lot, okay? And so at this point, they're getting encouragement, and it says so much about Nivea and her spirit. Like, how can you dislike Nivea? Because Mama said, even though I'm not there, I'm still going to be there cheering for you guys, okay? And when they brought up the fact that even the twins and Keely, they missed her, they wished that she was still there, they respect her and all that, she didn't have anything negative to say. Girl, it wouldn't have been me, but okay, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Every time I see something, it just shows me that, girl, you need to work on yourself, because it would have showed on my face, like... Now they want to do something or whatever. After all the drama that they caused up in this house, F that, okay? F them. But no, she was just in good spirit, and you can tell that she genuinely meant what she said. Like, she want them to succeed. She want to be there for them and everything. Moving on from that positive moment, we get over here to the wardrobe. First of all, when the wardrobe, they really want Pam and them to come out with robes on and stuff doing her song. I said, what? Mind you, the stylist or whatever, he asked her that last week. You want a robe? At this point, I don't know what's going on with the wardrobe, okay? At this point, the ladies might as well just wear whatever it is that they brought to the house themselves, because these people that they got coming in, have they styled anybody before? Okay, I'm sitting here like, these clothes that you are bringing in are for, some young girls, some very inexperienced young girls that don't know what they looking at or whatever, and you can just throw anything on them and call it a day. I mean, that mess that Pam had on, I said, what in the Matrix is going on? She looked like somebody cut up all the sleeves and everything. And, Pam, sis, bro, you, stud, bro, you don't want nobody to bring attention to the fact that, you had a past or whatever, or to say something or to assume things, but you give off that presence, even down to the clothes that you wear, okay? A lot of the clothes that she picked out is very butch, okay? Very masculine. That's what it is, all right? And I was just like, okay, but if that's your style, I get it, because that would have been me too. I need to be in comfort. You want me to do all this around this stage or whatever and sing at the same time? I need to be in some shit that's comfortable, okay? They up there trying to put on leotards, and Keely trying to dance to this, and she trying to, pop her puss to I'm sitting here like, girl. And then when they was putting the stuff on and Keely put that outfit on, she was like, yeah, I can move in this and all this stuff. And the stylist came out and he was like, that don't even go. It's not flattering at all. I said, what was with all the whips and chains and stuff on the clothes? I said, what are they trying to do? It was just weird, okay? So at this moment, Keely is really over it. I'm over it. We do get another moment where Shamari was in the booth trying to do Lamisha's part on the song that I think Pam was doing, Pam's song, whatever, and she was talking about how Lamisha is a true soprano, and so she was having difficulties trying to reach the heights that she was hitting. I said, oh, for real? And now how come we didn't hear that? Girl, anyway, that's what went on. Keely do talk to Aaliyah, about some of the stuff that they need to do. Like I said, the wardrobe, like I'm trying to recant in my head, what did I miss? Okay, before I get to the end. So the wardrobe wasn't right. Keely had walked out of that thing, and basically Keely was trying to debate whether or not she was gonna do something. Like she sat down with I think either Fallon or Felicia, and basically said, "I don't know if I can be. I'm gonna perform with y'all." Okay, and they're in their feelings about it because they like we're like 75% done with this. We're not even 100% yet. And you up here saying that you're not sure if you're going to perform with us, if you're going to get on stage with us at this point. And I would have been, let me tell you something. I will say this. The twins handle it, given their history in this house. The twins and everybody else handled that shit well because that would have incensed me and made me so mad that I would have cursed that girl out. I would have been like, why the fuck did you sit here and have us going through all of this? Now, see, that's what Shamari was saying. Shamari was saying this in her confessional, okay? Because they eventually went on ahead, told Shamari what was up and all that, and, told Pam and all that stuff. But Shamari was in that confessional like, why would you waste our time? Okay, if you come up in here and you say that you're not going to do this no more, why waste my time? And if you come up here and you say for sure that you're not doing it, I'm going to be mad at you for the rest of your life and the rest of my life because this is time I wasted being here, and we got families and stuff, and then this stuff don't really happen, okay? And I understood exactly where she coming from because truth be told, if you did not want to do it, you should just automatically say that you didn't want to do it. Don't let these girls pressure you to do something that you don't want to do. And that's exactly what she did when they came down there and was talking to her in the kitchen or whatever. She was talking about because of her negative experiences that she had with girl groups, it's hard to trust and all this stuff. But, I'ma do it. I'ma do it. I said, quit playing with these girls, okay? Either you in or you out. That's what it is. Let it go. So basically, that's how the episode ended. Keely gonna perform. It wasn't much. It wasn't much, okay? And I'm not mad at it. I'm just mad at the fact that I'm not mad at how the episode went. I'm mad at the fact that this is not what we got in the beginning. Okay, I would have loved this type of shit. This type of vibe. Everybody coming in and actually doing the work and getting stuff done and being on one accord. And yes, I understand we can't be perfect. We're not perfect. You're gonna bump heads here and there, but it did not have to go the route that it went between with the other people. And so basically the way this episode was set up kind of made it seem like the problem was Lamisha and goddamn Irish. I don't want to necessarily say that, but as soon as they left, the shit started flowing right. For the most part, at least it looked like it. So I don't know. I don't know. How did y'all feel about this episode? I'm ready for it to be over. Like, I'm looking forward to next week's and see how this performance gonna go, if anybody else gonna drop out. But other than that, it was cool. It was cool for the most part. But you guys tell me how you felt about the episode. If I missed something, let's put it down in the comment. Let us discuss. Did you like the vibe of the episode? Was this what you looking for in the beginning, or do you want to go back to the other stuff? How did you feel? Okay, and I will see you guys later. Peace.